It's interesting because you just know that JD Vance believes he's going to be the next president. Every time he gets asked, I wish I had pulled this clip, but he gets asked, are you running for president? And he's like, listen, Martha. And you're like, oh my gosh. And I'm just focusing on doing, anytime you hear a politician go, I'm just focusing on doing the job that I was elected for right now. You think, who, me? Someone who's used their whole life to pursue power, that I would be thinking about what my next step up could be? No. So obviously, yes is the real answer. And it looks like maybe he's going to try to structure it where he'll be the presidential candidate and Marco Rubio will be his vice presidential candidate. Just a real charismatic ticket, But here's the problem for him. Two big problems. Number one, his face is weird. No. Number one, he's going to be attached to the Trump. You picked this image. He actually looks kind of good. Okay, you put this image up. He looks kind of good. Let's see if the next one is this B-roll. Maybe the next one will be still good. Yeah. Okay. So number one is he needs to be attached to the legacy of Trump, and it's going to be impossible for him to distance himself. There's going to be enough Republicans who will want you. There it is. Enough Republicans who will want you to be loyal to Trump that he won't be able to run away from him, but also enough who will be sickened by Trump's record that you can't completely align with Trump. He's going to be so unpopular. It's going to be brutal. That's the main thing. But number two, he has no charisma. I thought that he did at one point. It's whatever he had, it went away. And take a look at him trying to be a little bit of a funny guy during a recent speech.
Thank you all. Thank you so much, Ed. It's great to be here. It's great to have you in our nation's capital. I always say to everybody, this is a very big group. I can't see any of you because these spotlights are glaring bright. The person who runs these spotlights, Ed, must be a Democrat because I cannot see a single person in that crowd. But I'm told there's about 700 of you out there, and so I say...
Jamie Don, you funny little guy. Wait, what is JD for? I actually don't know. I was trying to think of his full name. I know he's changed it multiple times. So that was his.
What happened to JD?
That was his first one. Then you have Aaron Rupar posting this clip saying JD Vance's cringe level is off the chart. Just the quickest pause for the video amid all of this chaos. If you do appreciate these updates, please click the subscribe button, click the like button. Both of those are completely free, but subscribe is the most important to support what we do. Back to the video.
Now, we know that President Kelly and President Trump, we all have our own presidents, my friends. He was a huge proponent, and I'm glad.
I don't know what he's trying to do there. Did you look up do you know what it is? Tell me. JD stands for James David. Boring. See, even his name is boring. James David. David James. You literally, if we didn't know JD Vance and I told you, oh, I met this guy, James David, at one point in your life, you go, remind me of that David James guy? You would totally flip it around. That's how boring. His name lacks charisma. Okay? At least my middle name's Patton. That's kind of different. Luke Patton. You guys are like, dude, your name's Luke. That's basic. You're a white guy named Luke. Well, it's in the Bible. Luke's in the Bible, so special. Then you have a flashback to this.
President, very much for your leadership, but also for the kind words about me personally. I knew exactly what I wanted to say, but then after the president said that I was so smart and that I didn't want to repeat our congresswoman who froze for 20 seconds over in Munich, now I'm tempted, sir, just to freeze for 20 seconds and just stare at the cameras, and maybe they'll say nice things about me like they do about Congresswoman Cortez. But I have three very brief messages. First of all...
I guess he's getting us to laugh, so that was kind of the goal. Maybe he's kind of accomplishing the correct goal. But if you're Benny Johnson, this is JD Vance crushing it. He said, JD Vance roast AOC. JD Vance roast. Why does he not know how to write correctly? And then it's a laughy emoji. Ha ha ha. Because Benny Johnson follows me? What's Benny Johnson following me for? Benny, get out of here, you goof dog. Okay, Benny, let's click. Since he follows me, I'll follow him back. No, I'm not gonna do that right now. I was gonna send a little DM and be like, hey, you suck. Hey, big fan. You're the worst. Then you have Hegseth going, all right, JD, stop it. You're not being funny. Let me show you how to be funny.
Is he better in Spanish or in English? I think he's better in Spanish. I mean, it's great. Pete, please.
Thank you, sir. Mr. President, I only speak American.
That's hard. I speak Cuban.
That's
Now, some people said that Pete needs to be a little bit more careful with his hand gestures.
It's an honor to be here and to establish in this hemisphere peace through strength. For far too long, our country's gaze was only on borders in far-flung places, not our own border.
So listen, I understand that that's not what he was trying to do. Look at Trump behind him. Why does it always look like Trump, when he stands behind someone, is just checking out their butt? His eyes are like, Pete, doing some squats. So there's Pete. So there's that. I got the cringe bug. I just did it. Did you see that? I'm watching these clips of them, and now I'm becoming the one bombing. It's not me, it's them, I promise. Then also a little bit more from Hegseth on a serious note.
People ask boots on the ground, no boots on the ground, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, go in. President Trump knows, I know, you don't tell the enemy, you don't tell the press, you don't tell anybody what your limits would be on an operation. We're willing to go as far as we need to in order to be successful.
But you won't tell us what successful is. That's the problem. Whenever he goes, oh, people are so funny, they're like, boots on the ground, no boots on the ground, left, right, forward, back. It's like, we're going to do it. We're not going to tell them. We're just going to, Okay, I understand what you're trying to articulate. That's not why people are asking. It's not that we're like, tell us exactly when the next strike will happen. Otherwise, you don't have a plan. That's not what people are saying. It's that between different Trump administration officials, you don't seem to have a clear general vision. It's like you started a war and then went, all right, what are we doing here? What do we do? What's the goal? Which is not how it's supposed to go. The reason people are asking is because if you could give us some insight into what the plan is, maybe we wouldn't be so dang terrified by your decision making here. And you already have you have public sentiment against you. So you have a lot of, distance you have to make up in winning back over the trust of Americans, especially given what we've lived through in recent history with these exact type of interventions going horribly wrong. And so if you had, this is what victory looks like, then it's not that we need an exact to the day when that would be completed, but we'd understand whether or not we agreed with it, what even the direction is that you're heading, but they don't even have that.